From as early as I can remember, I had always been the quiet one in my family. My name is Anna, and I was raised in a traditional household where obedience and conformity were expected. My parents, although loving, placed a strong emphasis on family values and expected us to follow the rules without question. I was the youngest of 3 siblings, and in their shadow, my voice seemed to shrink and fade. Growing up, I watched as my older siblings, Julia and Mark, expressed their thoughts freely and with confidence. But whenever I tried to speak up, my voice would falter, and my words would come out as nothing more than a whisper. At school, I was the girl who sat in the corner, blending into the background, and never daring to share my opinions. I desperately wanted to be heard, but the weight of my family's expectations had me trapped in a world of silence. My introverted nature only seemed to intensify as I grew older. I found solace in books, where I could lose myself in the stories of characters who were brave and outspoken. I would imagine myself as the protagonist of these tales, courageously stepping forward and making my voice heard. But when I closed the pages and returned to reality, I was still the same timid girl. As the day approached for me to leave home and attend college, I felt a mix of excitement and trepidation. I knew that college was an opportunity for change, a chance to break free from the constraints of my upbringing. But at the same time, I couldn't help but worry if I would ever find the courage to truly be myself. On my first day at college, I was overwhelmed by the diversity of people and ideas that surrounded me. I met students from different cultures, backgrounds, and beliefs, each with their own unique perspectives on life. It was a world so different from the one I had known growing up, and it intrigued me. During orientation, I met Sophia, a vibrant and outgoing girl who quickly became my first college friend. "Hey, I'm Sophia," she exclaimed, extending her hand with a bright smile. "You must be Anna. I saw your name on the roommate list. I'm so excited to get to know you." As we settled into our dorm room, we spent hours talking about our families, our hobbies, and our hopes for college life. Sophia told me about her involvement in theater back in high school and encouraged me to find a club or activity that I was passionate about. One day, as I wandered around campus, I came across a flyer announcing a debate club meeting. I had never been exposed to debates before, but the idea of people openly discussing and arguing their views piqued my curiosity. I hesitated for a moment, wondering if I would fit in, and then decided to take a chance and attend the next meeting. When I mentioned the debate club to Sophia, she was immediately enthusiastic. "That sounds amazing, Anna. You should definitely check it out. Who knows, you might discover a hidden talent for public speaking." I couldn't help but laugh nervously. "I doubt that, but it's worth a shot, right?" The day of the debate club meeting finally arrived, and I could feel butterflies in my stomach as I approached the door. Taking a deep breath, I stepped into the room, where a lively discussion was already underway. A young woman stood at the front of the room, moderating the debate with poise and confidence. She noticed me hesitating near the door and smiled warmly. "Hi, I'm Sarah. Are you here for the debate club meeting?" "Yes," I replied, trying to hide my nervousness. "I saw the flyer and thought I'd check it out." "Great. We're always happy to see new faces. Feel free to jump in and share your thoughts if you'd like, or just listen and observe. Everyone's welcome here." As the meeting progressed, I watched in awe as students debated topics ranging from political issues to social injustices. I was particularly struck by a conversation between Tom, a well-spoken sophomore, and Lily, a passionate freshman who wasn't afraid to challenge his arguments. Their exchange was intense, yet respectful, and it made me wonder if I could ever find the courage to join in. That evening, as I recounted the debate club meeting to Sophia, I couldn't help but feel a spark of excitement. For the first time, I had found a place where people were encouraged to speak up and share their opinions, and I wanted to be a part of it. Sophia could sense my enthusiasm. "I'm so glad you found something that interests you, Anna. You should definitely go back and participate next time. Who knows, maybe you'll surprise yourself." With her encouragement and the memory of the debate club meeting fresh in my mind, I made a promise to myself. I would take this opportunity to step out of my comfort zone and find my voice. Little did I know, that promise would set me on a journey that would change my life forever. The moment I walked into the debate club meeting, I knew I had found something special. The room was buzzing with energy and passion, as students engaged in lively discussions about various topics. I sat in the back, listening intently and marveling at the confidence and conviction with which they spoke. Over the next few weeks, I attended every meeting, gradually becoming more familiar with the club members. There was Sarah, the club president, who had an uncanny ability to command the room with her eloquence and wit. And then there was Tom, a brilliant and articulate young man who could make even the most complex topics seem simple and understandable. Their passion was contagious, and I couldn't help but be drawn in. One day, as I sat quietly in the corner, Sarah approached me. "Hey, Anna, I've noticed you've been coming to our meetings regularly. Have you ever thought about participating in the debates?" Her question caught me off guard. "Oh, I don't know," I stammered. "I'm not really good at speaking in front of people." Sarah smiled warmly. "You know, everyone starts somewhere. We're all here to learn and grow. Why don't you give it a try? I'll be there to support you." Her encouragement was the push I needed. At the next meeting, with my heart pounding in my chest, I raised my hand to share my thoughts on the topic being debated. As I spoke, my voice trembled, but I forced myself to keep going. To my surprise, the room fell silent, and everyone listened to what I had to say. When I finished, I was met with nods and smiles of encouragement from the club members. It was the first time I had ever felt truly heard. Over the following months, I participated more and more in the debates, pushing myself to express my thoughts and opinions. Each time I spoke, my voice grew stronger and more confident. I formed close friendships with Sarah, Tom, and the other club members, who supported and encouraged me every step of the way. As my confidence grew, so did my passion for public speaking and advocacy. I began to challenge societal norms and question the values that had been instilled in me since childhood. I found myself engaging in conversations about gender roles, social justice, and environmental issues. The more I learned, the more I realized the power my voice held, the power to inspire change and make a difference. My transformation did not come without its challenges. As I embraced my newfound confidence and assertiveness, tensions began to rise within my family. My parents struggled to understand the changes they saw in me and the passion I now had for public speaking and advocacy. During one of my visits home, my father confronted me about my involvement in the debate club. "Anna, we raised you to be respectful and obedient," he said sternly. "All this debating and arguing, it's not what we expected from you." I took a deep breath and looked my father in the eyes. "Dad, I understand your concerns, but I've discovered something that I'm truly passionate about. I've found my voice, and it's helping me make a difference in the world. I hope you can understand and be proud of who I'm becoming." My words were met with silence, and I could see the pain and confusion in my parents' eyes. Despite the difficulties, I remained steadfast in my pursuit of my dreams, determined to use my voice to champion important issues and make a difference in the lives of others. As word of my powerful performances spread, I was invited to participate in high-profile events and conferences. My advocacy began to impact not only my immediate community but also inspire countless others who were facing similar struggles. In time, my family started to appreciate the magnitude of my impact and the woman I had become. The story of my journey to find my voice serves as a testament to the power of self-discovery, personal growth, and the courage to challenge societal norms. In the end, my unwavering determination transformed me from a silent observer into a fierce advocate, leaving a lasting legacy that would inspire generations to come.